Hello. So we're moving on to the second essay on the Nietzsche's Genealogy of Morals, called Guilt, Bad Conscience, and the Like. And there are two themes in this chapter, and it's a little bit more difficult than the first chapter, and a little bit more technical, and maybe less interesting or less clear because he's sort of working through this. But the two main concepts are, what is bad conscience? By that he just means where does our feeling of guilt arise? And the other one is, and we're going to talk about this first because it's more important, the pleasure we take in cruelty. Now, you have to understand Nietzsche's anthropology here. Remember, he thinks we're animals. We're clever, but violent and malevolent animals, just like every animal in the animal kingdom. I own a parrot and a dog, and my parrot especially bites people all the time. He's such a sweet, loving parrot, but he will bite you if you cross him at the wrong time of day, if he thinks you're stealing his food. Same thing with dogs. They'll attack if they have to. I mean, never mind chimpanzees, which we're the closest to. Very violent creatures. Matter of fact, Jane Goodall, a primatologist who studied, I think she's a primatologist, studied chimpanzees for a long time and went into the study thinking, oh, chimps and gorillas and monkeys are so much nicer than human beings. And then she came out of the study realizing they're way worse. They're very violent animals. They go to war. They do terrible things. I didn't want to get into it, but I might as well. They rip other chimpanzees apart. They eat the bodies of their dead. They're very, very violent creatures. Human beings are as well very, very violent creatures. I mean, look at the 20th century alone. Very violent time in human history. So Nietzsche wants to explore these two concepts in great detail. What is it about us that makes us so cruel, and why do we constantly disavow our own, and why do we constantly deny our own cruelty, our own malevolence? Nietzsche thinks, again, he wants to be honest with ourselves. He's like this proto-Freudian who thinks we need to confess and get this up. We need to realize our origins, and our origins are very, very violent.